I welcome. I'm glad for your reference to the format, because actually I've been teaching in a couple of the other places I teach. I've been doing a lot of art history recently, and kind of to my surprise, I found that art history works really well with Zoom. Because with say a standard history class, I might have illustrations, but I'm needing to do a lot of explaining about, kind of what the background and how it fits. The thing is that with art history, we're all looking at the subject matter together. So the paintings up on the screen, sometimes there'll be comparative paintings that I'll draw forth, but there it is. So we're looking at it, and we can refer to what is right on the screen in front of us. So that has been a real pleasure teaching art history in this way. So about this specific course, this Masterworks course, and the title, Uncovering Hidden Meaning Within Great Paintings. The thing is that these paintings, artists were painting for viewers in their time period. And there's often a lot of material that's in the paintings that are just kind of doesn't make sense to us. We don't know necessarily the references that are being made, but either religious, let's say, or in terms of objects, symbolic objects that would be in paintings. And so what we'll be doing is we'll be focusing on just 4 paintings in each session. We'll be bringing in other artwork, as I say, comparatively, but it is a chance to really go deep into some of these paintings, some of these masterpieces. And what I've done is I've got this general categories, thematic in terms of the orientation, kind of fascinating type of painting. So we begin with the first 3 sessions with art of creation. And so there with art of creation, it's really kind of 2 forms. Creation in a divine sense, so especially in the time of the Renaissance, most of those paintings early on that we'll be looking at, such as Michelangelo's creation of Adam, are about divine origins. And then moving on into the second and the third session, it's going to be more oriented towards artistic creation, kind of really focusing on artists such as Caravaggio or Vermeer, later on Monet and Mark Rothko, in terms of who used new techniques, new approaches that really hadn't been done before, and kind of broke new grounds, that creativity that they manifest. Then the next 2 sessions, or 4th and 5th session, are going to be art of mythology. And the thing is, in cultural elites in the time of the Renaissance and in the time of the Enlightenment, they were very familiar with mythological stories, and in much more than we are today. And so the painters were assuming that their viewers would have understanding of both the narrative that would be involved, and again, also some of the elements that would be used to portray these stories. And so what we'll be doing, session 4, we'll be talking about looking at artwork of 4 Renaissance painters, Botticelli, Titian, Raphael, Veronese. And then in the following session, it will be 4 paintings by painters in the time of the Enlightenment, such as Poussin and Watteau and Tiepolo. Then we'll wrap up the course. But what I think is in many ways the most interesting of these, or fascinating of these themes, and that's art of transformation. And so with transformation, it's they're kind of, again, like that first segment of classes, they're kind of two types of transformation. One is religious. Again, the Renaissance paintings are all oriented, and even the Baroque paintings in that category are very much oriented towards religious themes, because that's what they were depicting. When we get into our final session, our culminating session, it's going to be art of transformation with a spiritual orientation. And there's 4 romantic artists. So we'll be looking at 4 pieces that were done. There's William Blake, Caspar David Friedrich, Thomas Cole, and William Hunt. The paintings that really depict a personal, internal, spiritual transformation. So what we're gonna is so there'll be a lot of opportunity also for questions and back and forth, because with these paintings, as I say, some of these paintings are kind of enigmatic, and as we're uncovering elements of it, we can sort of clarify as we go. So I look forward to working with you. We're going to be Thursday afternoons, right after lunch. And excuse me, we begin at have your lunch afterwards. And it'd be terrific to join. I hope you could join with us, because it would be really, really good to work with you on this. Thank you very much.